Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, that Indeed Guy here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I know, it's been a long time, and I promised I'd do it, and we're here, and I'm dressed as Sylvester McCoy for some reason. Just felt like it this time round. And yes, I'm going to finally take you through some of the new stuff that's been updated into the mod. As per usual, I am not going to go through absolutely everything, so there's still stuff for you to find on your own, and, actually have, an experience of the game for yourself, but I'll show you through some of the sort of main stuff, and there's a few things to get through, but nevertheless we shall begin. But as always, go check out the Fallout New Vegas mod on their Facebook page and on their forums and all that good stuff. I'll put links below, but let's get started, shall we? So, Sylvester McCoy, the first thing you're going to notice is that will probably mean nothing to a lot of people, but they've changed the texture of the outside of the TARDIS now. Let's go into that. So what will happen is, based upon which console room you have set as your interior, the outside of the TARDIS will remodel itself to look like the correct version, basically. There could be a chance in the future that you'll have the option to change it to what you want it to look like, but as it is, it will just go to what the version is meant to be, if that makes sense. And on top of that, I should have it set up to the right console room when we go in. The first of the new console rooms to show you. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's a big one. It's one a lot of people have been asking for. The loading screen of tension winds up. Will it look as good as people hoped it would? Any moment now. Oh, there. I don't know why the fuck is it. Oh yeah, I set it to red. But my apologies. But I went to see what it looked like when it was in evil mode. But here you go. Here's the current TARDIS console room. So just have a little look around here. Looking pretty snazzy. I'll change the thing. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, that they've now added in this ability to customize some of the console rooms. I'm fairly sure I talked about that before. I might not have done. Let's bring the light up to medium and we'll go orange. Why not? There we go. So we got it down here, we got all this, there's a work thing here, nice and fancy, and yeah, it's looking pretty, I like this, it looks pretty damn good if you ask my opinion of it. In the preferences you can also put up chalkboards and books on the staircase and that sort of thing. I can show you that now, why not, whilst I explain. You've probably been thinking, why haven't I done a video sooner? And one, that was obviously waiting for the patches and the updates and all that to happen. There are a few issues when this patch, or I should say update, came out, where there was some weird issues with like power and all that, and it was impossible to try and make a video that was sort of showing you what was actually going to be available. So I just waited until they patched it up, and now it's pretty much there. There's a few other little things, but nothing to stop me from making this video. That's not the switch I wanted. Console room preferences. We want literary. I can fuck it. And there we go. Books and chalkboards and stuff up here. So that's nice. That's nice. But there's a few more console rooms to be showing you right now, because I'm fairly sure that another thing I did that you're probably wondering about is I did actually make a video 2 updates back when they first implemented 2 other console rooms. I made the video, I watched it back, and it was shite, for lack of a better word, so I didn't upload it, and then it just got to the point where I thought, well, I might as well just wait till the next stuff comes out. I didn't want that. So let's show you the other console rooms that I'm fairly sure I haven't shown off yet. So we've got the copper one, which you've seen before, which is the Matt Smith one, coral one, obviously the David Tennant Eccleston one, the classic one, Peter Davison, or basically the 80s one, and as I said, these will all change the exterior of the TARDIS. And then we've got these ones down here. So we've got Duh! We got the 8th Doctor's console room, very fancy. It looks a lot better now. When this first came out, this didn't have that much on the centre here, but now they've added a lot more nice gadgetry doodahs onto it. So there's that, it looks pretty nice, and you've got the roof as well. Very fancy, very fancy. And let's take you to another one. I keep clicking on that for some reason. Don't worry, I'll come to this advanced mode thing a little bit later. Something I probably won't be using myself, but I'll show it to you just in case. Console room. Glitch theme. I don't think we've looked at that one yet, have we? I'll just go on to it. Why not? It's this one. I may have shown this off already, but there we go. Here's the glitch theme, as seen in Day of the Doctor. So there's that. One primary console room, and this next one is one I particularly quite enjoy. Here we go. There we go. They've got the good old Tom Baker K9 Mark II TARDIS. Unfortunately, this doesn't open, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I really enjoy this one for some reason. I don't know why I like this one so much. Maybe the whole nostalgia thing kicks in. I'm just like, oh, stuff from childhood. I love this. Yeah, you know. Another thing you might have noticed is they've updated these sort of things, like screens on the console room, to have nice little things on there. And there's a few Easter eggs if you pay attention. So that's nice. All the console rooms have like updated little screens with nice graphics and stuff on there. So that's pretty groovy. Pretty groovy. So as I say, I'll just demonstrate the exterior. It should have changed. Yep, there you go. So that's how that works. Nice and simple for everyone. But that is not all that has been added in the latest updates for since I last did a video. There's been a few more bits of equipment I think added into the game. I think I've got one of them. Be at the top. Alpha Meson Blaster. Da-da! So this is River Song's gun. I think it has a few. There you go. You can. I haven't upgraded it yet. I probably should, but it does a few different things. It works like a sonic screwdriver. So there's that. But there's a few other things. Not all of it I've actually found myself. I think there's a couple other things that I haven't even found yet. But stuff to keep your eyes out for, and if you really want to find out, like, for yourself. As I say, there's always the forums and the Fallout Who Facebook page. And the only reason I'm plugging them is because, hell, they made the fucking thing, so you should go give them some credit. So that's that. But other than TARDIS fanciness and stuff, and I would go inside the TARDIS because there are a couple of alterations to the sort of engineering level of the TARDIS. But what happens now, because I've done one of the quests, which we'll get onto in a minute. I'm not going to play the quests, but I'll sort of show you what they entail. That once you do a Weeping Angel quest, the TARDIS can start getting these casual rifts inside, and man, do they piss me the hell off. So a rift will appear inside the TARDIS, you have to walk through it to close it, but on top of that, like a Weeping Angel or something might come out of it, and it's mayhem, it's mad. I wish there was a way to stop them from happening. If I had one gripe with this mod, it's probably that at the moment, and I think they're doing something with those. I don't know if they're changing them or doing something with them, I don't know, but if they had one gripe about this mod, it's probably that. So unfortunately we're not going to go walking around the TARDIS corridors too much, because I just don't want that to happen, and it would just cause all sorts of annoyances. But there are some nice screenshots of what they've done with the engineering levels on their Facebook page, so if you want to really have a look, you can go check that out. And one day, once it's been patched a bit more and updated a bit more, then I'll brave it. I will brave it. But for the sake of just showing off some basic stuff and how things have progressed since the last time I've made a video, we're not going to do that right now. But one day I will. Don't worry. But first things first, something a little bit more interesting. Let's shut that door, letting a breeze through. God. I'm going to show you some of the new locations that have been added into the game. So, I should probably check how much fuel I have first. Is that the one? Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. Okay. We have got some more locations to visit. Where should we go? We've obviously already looked at Skaro. They've done a few little things to change that. They've added in like the statue of the massive Dalek, that's in there now. But nothing too great a difference in there, so we won't go there. One place that is completely new is, if I can find it, Telos. For those of you who don't know, Telos is a planet from the original Doctor Who series, the classic series, where the Cybermen are residents. And it's much the same in this mod, so we're going to head off there. Well, actually, we'll try and pilot like a pro and not blow up. Off and away!